My name is Nur Nabiha Ilyana, and today I will present the tutorial question on chapter 5, which is about Tun Abdul Razak. So the first question is, explain the bilateral relationship between Malaysia and other foreign countries during Tun Abdul Razak era. Okay, first of all, bilateral relationship is the diplomatic relationship between two countries. During Tun Abdul Razak era, bilateral relationship happened between Malaysia and Indonesia. At first, relationship between Malaysia and Indonesia are not good because of formation of Malaysia. Indonesia made a confrontation to Malaysia in terms of politics, economy and social. The confrontation happened for 2 years and 9 months. However, Tun Abdul Razak took an action by bringing the ties between Malaysia and Indonesia. Furthermore, Tun Abdul Razak solved the problem by negotiate with Indonesia. On 29 March 1966, Tun Abdul Razak made a negotiation with Adam Malik, who led the delegation. After 3 days of negotiation, the Indonesian agreed to end the confrontation, and there is bilateral relationship between Malaysia and Indonesia. Secondly, bilateral relationship also happened between Malaysia and China. On May 1971, Tun Abdul Razak made trade delegation to participate in the Guangzhou Trade Expo. In response to the Malaysia trade visit, the government of China take an action to make a reciprocal gesture. Then, when Tun Abdul Razak visit Beijing, Tun Abdul Razak discussed about the challenges and the opportunity between two nations. After that, the establishment of relationship between Malaysia and China was signed between Zhou and Tun Abdul Razak at the Great Hall on May 31. Furthermore, Malaysia is the first Southeast Asia country that made a relationship with China. Thirdly, during Tun Abdul Razak era, to ensure the relationship between Asian countries, Tun Abdul Razak implement the idea of Zop Fund to Asian member, which is Indonesia, Malaysia, Philippines, Singapore and Thailand. Zop Fund stands for Zone of Peace, Freedom and Neutrality. The purpose of Zop Fund is to neutralizing Southeast Asia to be free from any external interference and to create the freedom and prosperity. So, Zop Fund, also known as the bilateral relationship that made by Tunku Abdul Razak. Moving on to the second question, which is explain a Red Book and Green Book program. First of all, the Red Book program was introduced by Tun Abdul Razak on January 1960. Red stands for Rural Economic Development. The reason for the Red Book to be established because Tun Abdul Razak want to make a development in all rural area. There are 3 levels in implement the Red Book program. The first is for central level, second in state level, and the third is district level. From the Red Book program, Tun Abdul Razak also create a FELDA and RIDA. RIDA stands for the Rural Industrial Development Authorities. The function of FELDA and RIDA is to manage the economic development for land in Malaysia. Then, to ensure the facilities and opportunities for the rural population fully utilised, Tun Abdul Razak also introduced relevant policies and programs in the term of 5 years, starting from 1961 until 1965. Next, Tun Abdul Razak also provide the land to poor people. It is because he believed that the poor people can manage the land and create many income to their family. And lastly, in the Red Book program, Tun Abdul Razak also introduced the education policy, which is to eradicate the illiteracy among people who live in the rural area. Secondly, Green Book program is the program that focus more on agriculture sector, such as the sector of food like farming and livestock planning. The goal of this program is to increase the production of food to be sufficient in our country, as well as to increase the income of the people. This program encourage farmer to increase their production in agriculture sector. Then, to implement this program, Tun Abdul Razak also create FELCRA. FELCRA stand for Federal Land Consolidation and Rehabilitation, which is a statutory body. The objective of FELCRA is to develop rural area by helping rural community to join in economic activities and to improve their living standards. Besides, Tun Abdul Razak also create a farmer organisation authority, or known as Lembaga Pertubuhan Peladang, to make sure that Malaysia can develop more on agriculture sector. So, in conclusion, Tun Abdul Razak gives a lot of contribution as Prime Minister, especially in developing our country. Therefore, as good citizens, we must appreciate his contribution in our country. So, that's all from me. Thank you.